Game day is here. This show is about games
Sideline
and snacks
swagger,
and
now
fun.
game day.
And we've got some great games going. We've got football season, right? And they've got a little bit of basketball going on. I don't know how that works, but of course,
World
the big
Series
thing is
right
the World
now.
Series, right? People are
Oh,
going
I was
crazy.
like, can we just mention? Yeah. People
I
going
was-
crazy
People
right now.
are going
Yeah,
crazy, taking
so
off their
good.
shirts and screaming into the camera. New York was just beside themselves, and then the Yankees. So I don't want to get into any favoritism because it's not important. What is important are the snacks.
Yes.
Ooh.
I got the snacks for you. Sweet, salty, and alcoholic. Let's go.
Ooh.
Hey, welcome back. We've got everyday essentials and I've got your game day coverage for your stomach. That's right. Everyone's coming to your house for the game. They want some sweet snacks, they're gonna want some salty snacks, and they're gonna want some protein. And you're gonna wanna do no work at all. So I've got you covered with easy snacks to make that are high in fun and high on ease. Let's get started with the Meatball Sub. Look at this Meatball Sub. No one doesn't like a Meatball Sub. You can make this with chicken or lamb or turkey or ground beef. Now, I love this because you get to make this ahead of time and not have to worry about it. When you get up in the morning for game day around 9 o'clock, start your coffee, they're coming over in the afternoon, turn your crock pot on. Do you not have a crock pot? That's what you're gonna use to make these meatballs. You're gonna throw your wonderful ingredients in there and it's gonna cook it to perfection. This is a 7-quart big slow cooker that has 3 settings here. It's lovely, it's great. I don't know why you don't have a crock pot. You need to have this going. This is for all your soups, your stews, even your briskets. Throw that in there and call it a day. Let's get started with the recipe on the Meatball Subs. You're just gonna throw all your tomatoes and everything in there, turn that on, and then you're gonna make your meatballs. I've got the recipe full up here on the website, so don't forget to subscribe, click and share so you get all the recipes. And so if you do forget some ingredients, go back to the website and we have all of those listed there for you. But this is a basic recipe. You're gonna put all your tomatoes in the crock pot, turn it on. You're gonna make your meatballs and moisten them up. Now, here's what people do. They like to think that they have to pre-fry their meatballs or put them in the oven to make them crisp. No, you're gonna dry them out. You're gonna have dried balls. No one likes dried balls, honey. We want nice, moist, and meaty, flavorful balls. You're gonna throw these balls that you've fashioned right into that sauce and let them cook for 3 or 4 hours. They're gonna be soft and juicy and moist and flavorful. You're gonna go ahead and serve them on hot dog buns. That's right. A little tiny hot dog bun. You get 3 of these meatballs, you've got a perfect sub. Will they eat 3 or 4 of them? Yeah, it's okay though. Calorie control. And have some garnishes like cheese or some scallions. You're gonna have a great time with that meatball sub. Okay, next snack. Okay, this one's a little controversial because it's not like, the normal snack, but you're gonna fall in love just like my family did. They're called Kale Chips. That's right. What do you do with kale? You eat it. Now, this is the only way you're gonna want your kale prepared. Trust me. It's so simple. You can do this ahead of time. You're gonna go to the store, you're gonna buy this kale, you're gonna wash it and dry it with paper towels. You're gonna pull out the stems and then tear it into large pieces. How hard is that, Rain? It's pretty simple, tearing some kale, right? Put it in a bowl with a little salt, and you're gonna massage it gently with a little olive oil. Just massage it gently, and what do I mean? We're done, okay? That's it, that's the massage. It's not a big Korean massage, just a little small one. And then we're gonna stick it in the oven on a cookie sheet for 300 degrees for 30 minutes. It's gonna dry out and become these little small chips. And when it comes out of the oven, we're gonna sprinkle it with a little nutritional yeast. Now, what is this nutritional yeast? This is your new magic potion. Yeah, that's right. This nutritional yeast is basically the healthy version of cheese. It's B vitamins. You're gonna spread this with a little Parmesan onto your kale chips, and it's gonna give this wonderful flavor of, what am I eating? I need more of it. Yes, you're gonna love the kale chips. Your husband's gonna love them too. One time, my husband's friends came over before he did, and so I just started serving the kale chips, and my husband came home and was like, how dare you give my kale chips out? We were actually having a fight over kale. Seriously, that's how good it is. So this is your one recipe for kale you're gonna love. The next snack for our football party, we're gonna use this yeast in addition to it, is popcorn. Can't go wrong with popcorn. It's healthy, it's lots of fiber, especially when you get the organic that doesn't have the GMO, it's good for you. And how is it good for you? We're gonna make it in our air popper. We're gonna use it without oil and butter. We're gonna use this air popper. It's a great maker, $19.99. It's perfect, one button touch. I don't know why you don't have one. Have it all the time on the counter. You can always have a healthy fiber snack. And then you're gonna top it with your butter. But that way you get to measure your butter. So you're not gonna have a big butt at the end of the football game, right? And then you're gonna top it with a little of the nutritional yeast, and it's gonna taste like cheese popcorn. Now, I'm already gonna tell you right now that this is so good. But you're gonna bring that big purse to the movie theater. Yeah, you're gonna bring the big purse, you're gonna steal some nutritional yeast in a small container, and you're gonna be in the back at the movie theater, sprinkling it on your popcorn, going, oh my God, it's so good and addictive. And it's B vitamins, you're gonna be so happy. You're welcome. All right, we did the sweet. Oh, we didn't do the sweet, so let's do the sweet right now. We were talking about balls earlier, so let's make some balls. Let's make some cocoa balls. These are beautiful because you can do these for any kind of season. Basketball season, football season, baseball season. So simple, easy recipe. You like peanut butter? No? How about almond butter? Put that in a bowl, add some almond flour. Want to make it more protein intense? Cut the almond flour in half and add your protein powder, and then add a little maple syrup. Make it into little balls or little ovals for your football, and then you're gonna put them on a cookie sheet and freeze them for 15 minutes. Melt your chocolate, dip them in the chocolate, stick them back in the freezer, top with a little sea salt, and then if you want a little icing, a little white icing, I've got that recipe online for the icing for you as well. You can make little, the little laces for your baseballs or your footballs. They're gonna pop these in their mouth left and right. You got your sweet, you got your salty, and now you need your alcoholic. Let's do it, the fall margarita. Now, I didn't bring this today. I have another treat for us later, but you're gonna love this fall margarita so much because it's perfect for the games, perfect for sitting outside because you don't want these people eating your meatballs and your drinks in your living room. Get them outside to that fun zone that you made for your husband, remember? So let's make the fall margarita. So simple. First off, we're gonna rim that glass with some sugar and cinnamon, and you're gonna get your ingredients together, and we're gonna start that off with what? Tequila. All fun things start with tequila, especially in the fall. You're gonna do some maple syrup, and then, maple syrup for sweetener, lime, Grand Marnier, and apple cider. I would also add a little pear juice, and if you have it, a little spiced tea. When you add that together with a garnish of a cinnamon stick or a slice of apple or pear, you've got apple pie sliding down your throat. Yes, it's so good. It's the best margarita you've ever had. You're gonna go, why haven't I been doing this every fall? You haven't met me till now, that's why. But hold on, what you need to do now is you got your fall margarita, you need to roll these people in front of your rolling fire pit. That's right, you need this fire pit for your party. This is the Fire Pit by Bessemer. It's a rolling fire patio pit, and it does wood burning. So you can sit this on your patio with all your friends and your family and sit by the fire with your wonderful fall margarita, your chocolate balls, your meatball subs. You're gonna have such a good time. You're gonna be warm and cozy. The only problem is everyone's gonna think that this is the ticket to the game every year. So you're gonna have a problem with people at your house all the time, especially when they see your mini projector that you got. Remember that we got this summer? This is the time that you're gonna be using it all fall and winter long. This mini projector is compatible with everything, your phone, your stick, your iPad, your daughter. It sticks into every place and shows exactly what you wanted to see. And especially, it fits in your hand and it comes with a tripod. It even comes with a tripod, so you can put it whatever you need to, especially in the backyard so all your friends can enjoy themselves. Now, also got that projector screen. Remember, you've got this 100-inch projector screen, and it's on sale for $49.99. You need to get this because it's indoor and outdoor. So if you don't have the big screen TV in the house, get this projector and the mini projector screen. The mini projector and the big screen, and you got everything set for outside, inside. And these people are not in your home drinking all your beer and your tequila and eating all your meatball subs. They'll come back forever and ever because, of course, this home is built on spicy hot. Everyday essentials for the fall. Okay, what'd you guys think about my snacks? Are you hungry?
I don't know if I'm more hungry or hot and bothered after a lot of those references to things sliding down your throat and
balls. Yes, I guess it's a ball kind of day here over here at LiveStyles.
It is game day, yes. And I love how you not only thought about the snacks, but also the game day oasis with the projector, the fireplace.
Because remember
everything.
this summer we stuck our husband outside or our boyfriend or significant other. We put a whole little man cave for them. And it doesn't just work in the summer, it works in the fall and the winter too. So if it gets cold, you've got a fire pit. There's no reason to have these people in your house.
I'm also thinking about all of the Super Bowl games that I've gone to and all the games at people's houses where there's not enough seats. So we're like, halving our butt on like a couch cushion or something, or what's the armchair thing?
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking if they had the screen outside or the projector outside with the little fire, what is the fire thing?
The wooden fire pit. It's
The
rollable.
wooden fire pit and the tequila, the fall tequila margaritas outside. That would be a great time. So please don't make your guests sit on the armchair thing.
No.
Yeah, give plenty of seats for all the butts.
Yes. Yeah.
I also love that you mentioned the nutritional yeast because I was just introduced to that earlier this year because I needed to get more protein into my diet.
Yes.
And yeast actually has a little bit of protein in it. So I put it on top of my eggs for that little extra boost. And it really does taste like cheese that I never considered putting it on popcorn, that I might have to try that.
Okay, I have a million recipes for nutritional yeast. I was a vegetarian for like 10 years or so, and so you can make macaroni and cheese with it.
Interesting.
It is good.
Yeast is totally getting
Yes.
a refresh.
Yes,
Right here on
yes, it is.
LiveStyles.
Having a moment.
It
Love
is. And not only that, but soups. Like you put it into your soups when you need a bottom for that soup, you add a little nutritional yeast and it goes boof. But again, like the best thing ever is to see me in the back of a movie theater pulling out that person, like sprinkling that in cheese. And then you see like 3 other people going, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's so good. Now, there are a couple movie theaters that I have gone to here in LA, and you know how they have like the cheese, like little, they have a nutritional yeast area too.
Do they really?
Yes.
That's the
I
most
was
LA
like,
thing
yeah.
I've
Ooh,
ever
that's
heard.
so bougie. I
Yes.
love it. What
I was
movie
like,
theaters are these?
I will tell you which movie theater, because like, this is my movie theater from now on, because they make their own popcorn, they have their own yeast. I was like, yes. Yeah, so I love that. These are great snacks. And also the kale chips. People never think that that's going to be good, but when you put that yeast on there and the little Parmesan there, oh my God, it lights your soul on fire. It really does.
The only thing I will say about eating kale chips is you definitely need to have some dental floss or a toothbrush handy, because every time I eat kale chips, it's just like green all up in here. It looks like I've been in my son's nose just eating some boogers all day long.
And we don't want
that. So dental floss and toothbrush if you're going to eat some kale chips. Just saying, and you're welcome.
Well, just make sure all your friends eat kale chips too, so they all have green teeth and you guys are all matching.
It's not cute because then you take photos and you're like, It's just like, and then when they're talking to you and you can't like, you can't like hold the discussion because you're like, oh, girl, you got like,
I know. You got a grill here of kale.
But it does taste good. It does taste good.
I'm glad you guys like those snacks. That's great.
Yes.
And the balls, the chocolate balls are really good too, right?
Yes,
Easy
the
to
balls
make.
are good. Yes.
See? Chocolate balls are always
And no
good.
dry meatballs in this house.
No.
So no.
No.
That makes sense.
Is Cammy Italian? Yes. Yes. I
love it.
learned that because, you know, many years you try to fry those meatballs or you stick them in the oven, think it's going to be, no, you throw them in the sauce and you walk away from it and you have a life of your own.
I am actually loving this whole Crockpot thing because I thought it was only for chickens.
No.
So now I'm like,
chicken.
wait, you could actually put a meatball stuff in there with vegetables. I'm totally about a
my
Crockpot then.
gosh, you
I
can-
will be investigating this on my own time.
Let me tell you, Rain, since you're not the best chef, let me tell you something.
Yes.
The crock pot is something you need to invest in because you go in your freezer and you go, I don't know what to make. You take whatever it is, you throw it in that pot and you decide to walk away from it. And you don't have to think about it. When you come home from work, it's like this magical meal. All the meat is tenderized or all the vegetables are perfect and you don't have to sit there stirring or, you know, laboring over it or flipping over things. You just
I
throw
don't
your
like
spices
laboring
in.
over food. I don't like doing nothing of that. So I love the fact that
Minimal.
you can just pour it all in there and come back and it's done.
Yeah.
And
And
then
then
you-
chopping and prep I have to do, the better.
Yeah,
So
and crock pot's like the oldest thing around. Like that's like the oldest of the kitchen appliances. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
thought it was just for chickens back in the day when you like wanted to roast a chicken.
or throw a brisket in there and walk away from it. You don't care. You don't care what the heck you throw in there. You just throw whatever you have in there and go, okay, that's dinner. And everyone goes, yeah, that's dinner.
I feel like Instapot overshadowed the Crockpot, and now the air fryer is kind of overshadowing both of them.
Yes.
But I am here for Crockpot because it's OG, so I will be investigating this
I
Crockpot
want to have
on
a
my own
discussion
time.
with you about the air fryer because I think that that's just a big commercial ploy to get people to buy smaller ovens. Now they have their applications, but you know, that's a whole discussion about, because basically you have a big oven. It's an air fryer.
Yeah.
It's an air fryer. Do you need another air fryer? No. Unless you have a dorm room or like an office or
well, it's also about the speed of it too that a lot of people like. That it's a lot more rather than heating up your big oven and getting your whole place hot. That the air fryer is more for speed and efficiency. But I don't have one either.
so I have a new oven. These new Frankel ovens. They have an air fryer setting. Yeah, so you can do.
Okay, well, Cammy
bake,
has a fancy
broil.
oven.
Yeah.
Most of us don't have a fancy oven, so maybe that's why we would need an air fryer or a crock pot or Instapot.
I got all the tools, baby. That's why my balls are moist.
that checks out. That's the key
okay.
to it. That is the winner.